delicious Friday? Bepis? Hello, everybody. Welcome to an unusual time for me to stream. How we doing? Except for next week when it'll be a very normal time for me to stream. But yeah, we're live. It's a Friday, not a Saturday. Don't lose track of the week, everybody. Because that's when Rob's doing his fun thing. Also, Flower, you said you have to stop it clotting, but stream was hindering that, right? Or started clotting, or whatever, the cut on your lip. That's it's flapping all them teeth sheaths, mate. That's what'll do it to you. Just never stop flapping. And if you don't understand what that is and you're watching the YouTube VOD, that's why you should turn up live and type in the chat, I guess. Yeah, do that. You'll get such great things such as teeth sheath. But anyway. Hello, YouTube. We know biology facts. I learned something today. I learned of an artery I didn't know of that made me giggle. So that was fun. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good end of your week. We're about to hit the weekend. It's a Friday night, everybody. This is like the best day of the week, right? Actually, I don't know. What are your thoughts, chat? I know some people prefer Friday because it's like the weekend's gonna happen, right? You finish work, you get that elation or whatever, like, oh, I'm done for the week. I get to go to like the fucking weekend tomorrow and it's gonna be great, I have a lay-in, all that, right? I personally think Saturday's better because I've already had a lay-in and I have another lay-in coming up and I don't have work during the day, right? That's kind of like the sweet spot for me. Because otherwise, like, Friday can be shit, because work can be shit on a Friday. I can be tired afterwards, like, I've had to wake up early, all that sort of stuff. So for me, it's a Saturday. Saturday's the better day. Are we in agreement or disagreement? Tell me in the chat. Write your answers on a postcard and send them somewhere. I'm gonna start my game. Tonight, chat, it is time for some more Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I don't think we finish it tonight, but we might get pretty close. It's Flat Fuck Friday, it's true. MaelstromALPHA, your daughter went to a Halloween disco and someone stole her toy spider and ran off before we could get it back. Go and find them, Morbo. And kill them. I mean, threaten them with candy. Yes, that's what I meant. Saturday's better, but I will say Saturday kind of starts on Friday side already for me. From 8 onwards, it's already Saturday. Yeah, I kind of get that. That makes sense. Friday's better, I have less time with Maylena on Fridays. I'll slash their dad's Achilles tendon, gotcha. Good man. I mean, with the candy corn. Slash him with the tasty... Actually, candy corn's not great. Spoilers, Mail, but I do work on the weekend since a lot of my job is background reading, so I always do that during the weekend. Take off the hours during weekday, just how I can stream at 2 PM. There you go. Is that spoilers? I think that's just your life situation. Is that a spoiler for, like, Flower's autobiography, whenever that comes out? Right. Whoa, life spoilers, yeah. Right, let's get the Fatal Frame going. Let's get the scary, spooky ghost time started, shall we? If folks missed it, yesterday we played some Silent Hill 4. I think we're a stream or two away from finishing that now as well. But that'll have to be in November when we finish that. It may possibly be the same case for this one as well. These games are getting longer and longer as we go along, so... Gone is like the first Spooktober when I finished a game in 3 streams and then could, like, play some random other shit. Now it's like, maybe I'll finish it in October if I'm lucky. A friend of mine got Alan Wake 2 early and has rented it for me for the next week to play through. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Well, that's an autosave. What is it, 2240? That's 2240 as well. Oh, okay, sure. Bastardo. I'm streaming it Monday, says Morbo. I will sadly not watch that then, because I may yet play it. I don't know. Not during a normal, like, stream time, mind you. I'm not insane. It would be during an October. Unless someone redeemed it, in which case I'd play it before, but... Anyway, searching for Madoka, Misaki finds herself in her own room at Rogetsu Hall and discovers a photo of herself as a child alongside a woman with no face. Right, we kind of saw this last time as like a sneak peek. But, you know, you get to see it now. Does this woman have any connection with the girl in black? Misaki feels that if she could only meet this woman, her own past would become clear. My special friend. So there's a lady called Sakuya, I think her name is, and it seems like she might be the lady we couldn't kill, who we had to run away from and was very scary. May well be one of the big bads of this game. Mm-hmm. Ah! Ow! Snake! Sorry. I thought I died. So bright.
Hear ye, hear ye. In the tradition of the Irish finding any excuse to fight the English, I challenge MaelstromALPHA for Maelian's name. You may discuss terms at your leisure in the coming week. But in short, I'm going to Liam Neeson your labial artery or something.
I'm going to Liam Neeson your labial artery. Morbo challenges me for Maelian his name, and we may discuss terms at my leisure in the coming week. Okay, well, we'll see, because the coming week for me is going to be very busy, but I hear you, Morbo, I see it. A challenge, the gauntlet has been thrown. However, you would have to put something on the line also. And I would say, unless I come up with something better, your wife becomes Mrs. Maildo. I take your whole family. That's so fucking fucked up, but it's funny to me. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Where do you want me to go, game? Just search. Whoa, 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 whoa there. Okay, apparently I'm going that way. Liam Neeson, your labial artery sucker. It's pretty funny. I want to find... There's an item... somewhere. I hate this search mechanic. It fucking sucks, chat. It's awful. It's fine with the guy with the flashlight because I can go into first person and search, but anyone else, it's like, clearly it was made for a Wii remote and it doesn't control good. Like, apparently the item is like right here somewhere. Basket containing old dolls, hats, and other children's things. Right, so can I... Is there an item here? Can I ping it? I don't know that there is. Oh, okay, it's there. There you go. Look at that. Just... casually waft my controller around in that general direction until I eventually find it. Tell you now, Mrs. Mordo won't go for that, but we can have a banter about the stakes. Yeah, consent is important. This is not Rob's chat. So let's make sure the stakes have consent involved, shall we? Maelstrom won the quiz, so I think he gets immunity for a little bit. Did you see the Konami stealthily release an MGS teaser? I did see some Metal Gear Solid 3. I saw it, that was during that Xbox partner thing, right? Right, I forgot that I can slowly saunter. Consent is important when gambling with the identities of your family. Look, I'm not the one who decide to go down that route in the first place. That was Morbo. That's all I'm gonna say. I was not like, right, Morbo, let's have a bet on my skills playing this game, and if I win, you have to rename your daughter after me. I didn't do that. Morbo did that. He did that unprompted from me. Just need to put that out there on the record. Beep boop. Okay, I actually don't know where you want me to go anymore, game. I am not sure at all. They might want me to go back where I just was. There is also a chance that I'm going to the 4th floor. Yep. She was... Oh, that didn't count? How did that not count? You're supposed to take photos of those people when they show up, chat, right? To, like, get bonus points. How could that not be any more... like, subject? Don't know what this is. How could that not be any more in focus? Like, you fucking joking. Lard Teamaker, welcome in. Pity the record was scratched to buggery before you put that on it. Oh no. Cast zinc key. Investigate the 4th floor. The button on the 4th floor seems to be working now. Oh, interesting. So Morbo's going to put Maylene to bed. Very good. Randomly, Metal Gear Solid 3 coming out again. I've seen screenshot and I don't know that I enjoy the idea of them recoloring the game. There was no thick green pea soup haze over everything, and it's kind of iconic to me in the OG game. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because, I mean, if you want to get, like, real technical, my first and most iconic, like, feeling around Metal Gear Solid 3 had fucking fixed camera angles, like a Resident Evil game, like a classic one. I don't think they should bring that back, though. I think it was better when the Subsistence version came out. So maybe it'll be better. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a good change. I'll hold judgment, I think. How goes it? Not too bad, lad. Not too bad. How goes it for you, mate? What are you doing, lady? Stop it. Get down from there, lady! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Uh-oh. I don't know what button my burst camera is. It wasn't that button, though, I'll tell you that much. Is it B? No, it's not B! Okay, I wish there was a fucking way for me to look at the controls! Wait, is there? No, I don't think there is. I genuinely don't think there is. Like, if I think I did look at the controls, I have to go to a QR code to a website. General settings? No. Oh, well, there is key configuration, but I think that's just keyboard. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the button for that is. I've used 2 separate buttons now, neither of them work though, so let's just not use it right now. Not when my life depends on it, how about that? There you go, just get rid of it. That sucked, I lost loads of health because I pressed the wrong button twice. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's just top up. We got like a ton of points from that, so... We'll be able to get loads of health in a minute. It'll be great. Right, no items in here. You first played Metal Gear Solid 3 through PS Now. That was a terrifying experience. I bet that controlled really well and didn't feel remotely laggy. I'd like this, please. Looks like a document from the infirmary. I saw Misaki with that doll again yesterday. Most likely the patient on the 4th floor gave her own doll to Misaki. Both of them have been diagnosed as having high spiritual potential. Their spiritual senses are heightened and they are at increased risk of being inhabited. It's dangerous for two such people to be together. When their mental state is good, being together may help them both stay stable, but if one of them becomes unstable, both are at risk of worsening their Moonlight Syndrome. I'm particularly worried about the effect that she, in her current state, might have on Misaki. Please keep careful watch over Misaki and ensure that those who do not meet, sorry. Okay, and room assignments. Same ready finally defeated annoying boss and Liza P and finished Riptide. Nice. That's my reaction when someone takes my picture. No! Yep, that's right. It was all greens, browns, and yellows mixed up in a constant mist. I enjoy. It did look very swampy, Metal Gear Solid 3, so yeah, I agree. But you know what happens, Cyber? If they do, like, remove all that shit, someone will just add it back in. They'll just mod it back in. Someone's already modded the collection that just came out to have 4K support, and it didn't. Not only did it not control well, there was always a chance the game would close because of network congestion, and you know how Kojima loves his really long cutscenes and segments. I do. New building 4F status, end of July, room 412, Frozen Moon, isolation room. Whatever that is. This is the only room on the 4th floor. It's probably that lady's name, Sakuya, whatever. The patient is in an extremely dangerous condition. Report to the director immediately if she shows any signs of deterioration or becomes agitated. Calling her by name or looking at her face are forbidden, as both can cause her condition to worsen. Bearing in mind the recent death of one of the nurses, staff are advised for their own safety to avoid prolonged contact with the patient. If any of the nurses feel their mood or physical condition get worse, they should discontinue duties immediately. The corridor to the isolation room is sealed with a gate which can be opened by unlocking it from the nurse station. Please note that it is not possible to enter the isolation room with just the master key. Also, if you can't do that stupid machine gun scream, I'll get Solid 3, I'm gonna be sad. There's just clips of, there's about 8 clips Pastry made of me doing that with a crocodile head on, just spinning the camera around with him going, "Ah!" Which was really good. One of my favourite things about that game. Hello? Okay. Good-o. Sacred water is a very good item to get. I like that. Isolation room report number 1. Regarding the woman in the isolation room, it's embarrassing to say this, but I simply can't remember her face. I have an impression that she's quite pretty, but I don't know what her face looks like. Can't remember it. It's unheard of for me. A nurse usually can remember a patient's names and faces very easily. She's the only one I can't remember. When I try my hardest to remember her face and focus on it, my pulse quickens and I feel as though I'm losing sight of myself. I feel like my mind is a radio and someone's playing the tuning dial. What should I do? Am I really fit to be in charge of the 4th floor? I don't think I'm cut out for this position. Please consider transferring me to another task, I beg you. What did she say? She said like 4... I think she said Yon Yon Roku Nana, which is... Ichi Sango Roku... So... Well, Ichi San Ron... Yon as well, I think. So I think she did 4, 4... 5, 9. I didn't see the subtitle, though. And that could be wrong. Crumbling files scattered across the counter. Writing is faded and impossible to read. I thought she said Yon twice. I thought. And I definitely heard Rockin' Nana at the end, so... Maybe I need to go find the code, or maybe I got it wrong. Wait. Oh, wait, no. I'm an idiot. I just did that completely wrong. It's Ichi ni San Shi Go Roku Nana Hachi Kyu Ju. Of course it's 6-7. And the code was just right there anyway, so... Wasn't really much of a puzzle. Got all the original voice lines. People are annoyed they didn't get the actors back, but fair enough, the voice acting was already really good. Maybe it's more of a, like, they're annoyed that they're just reusing the voice work and not, like, paying them money again. I don't know. Personally, I think that's fine. Someone's gonna open that little slot. It might be me. Jump scare! Jump scare! Hi. Bye. Oh, now I'm allowed in. You know what? Before I go down there, I'm gonna take the lift down the floor. And I'm gonna go and, okay, never mind. I was gonna go and buy some more healing items because I kind of ran out of them. I've got a couple. I'm not super dead if I get in a big fight and it goes poorly, but... I'm also not in the best shape right now, either. Bang! Shoot him with the photo gun. Well, we know that her name is Sakuya because it was like the name of the chapter. But they keep saying that you're not allowed to say her name. Isolation room report number 3. Why don't you... What? Redacted her. Haven't I told you over and over again? She keeps trying to drag me into her room. Killed her? Come and see her if you don't understand what I'm talking about. She's something else now, isn't she? Her face keeps changing and she keeps trying to drag me in. She calls me, 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 she calls me. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. I was like, she's not really blocking the door if she's just like a wraith. Shit. Kind of fucked that up, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting her to, like, go so quick at the end. What is the button for the thing? Oh, it's that one. I found it. I found the button. Oh, fuck. Great. These tiny corridors are they're the scary place to fight these ghosts. Because, like, can't move well. You just kind of have to hope they don't get all up in your grill like this lady's about to. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck in a second. This is gonna be bad. Okay, no, we got through it. It's fine. Alright, apparently I'm a little damaged. Now I'm starting to get a little worried about my healing situation. I basically have one half heal, one full heal, and a thing that will activate if I take loads of damage. And like should have died. From what I understand, the ghost that's inside here is supposed to be very powerful. Yes, that looks like a photo of Misaki and girl. I've just got one in frame. This fucking torch mechanic sucks dick. There's an item. How many times did I shine over that? High Barrow assistance notes. Regarding the patient in the isolation room, I observed her again today, but I feel her symptoms have reached the point of hopelessness. Someone like her, with such high spiritual potential, Moonlight Syndrome almost always presents with extremely severe symptoms. She may have been the most extreme case yet. Her mind is on the brink of collapse. She's managed to cling feebly to some semblance of sanity by fusing her dolls and herself in her mind. The dolls, each reflecting a different part of herself, may be necessary for her to anchor her fluid and ever-fluctuating state of mind. It may be possible to use this doll's transference approach to help the other patients deal with their chaotic memories. However, while giving her dolls may have some temporary effect, all it does is postpone the inevitable collapse. Director Haibara is desperately searching for some way to help her, but he's already tried so many things. At this point, doing anything more might only cause her pain. Yeah, but Professor Haibara or whatever, like, seems like most of his solutions involve, you know, putting like weird contraptions on the girls' heads and playing fucking music that makes them freak out. person from the photo must be in this room. I'm drinking. We got a cutscene. That's the opportunity for Peppers. Can't say much like that. Assistant notes number 5. Patient in the isolation room on the 4th floor is stabilized somewhat, but there's no telling what might set her off again. The nurse who called the patient in the isolation room the one with no face, she committed suicide a few days ago. For reasons as yet unknown, she ran into the isolation room and killed herself right in front of the patient. Oh. Went a heart welcoming. The real woman holding a doll was the friends we made along the way. Exactly. She had just shown signs of being deathly afraid of the patient for a while. Or she had shown signs. If she was so afraid, why did she charge in there? She'd been warned about hanging around near the gate. When the nurse's body was discovered, the room was in an awful state, but the patient was just sitting on the bed, smiling. Can't remember her face myself. Something like that had already happened before, and now all the other nurses are scared. That gate isn't there to stop the patient from getting out as much to prevent her from having contact with anyone else. Good. Great. Love that. Big fan of that. Yes, sir. No, look at the pictures. Okay, I thought they've been drawn in crayon, probably a young child. Okay. Something left on the bed. Nothing in the corner. Nothing on the bedside cabinet. Oh, I had another item. Oh, okay. Saki's diary. Is this really a spooky game, or is it just about cute outfits? Well, it's Japan, so basically they gave me costume options for all the girls or whatever. This is actually her default clothes, but I put glasses on everyone and little hair ornaments because they're the only things I had access to. Thought, fuck it, why not? I put myself in the doll so that even if I forget myself, the me in the doll will tell me who I am. That was how I held on to myself, but today I asked it, what is my name? I asked and I asked, but there was no answer. Without the me inside the doll, the little ones inside me get upset. They eat my insides, then they sleep. The starving little ones, I can hear them waking up. I remember that this is the same engine as Dead or Alive? Is it actually? I mean, they're both Tecmo Koei, right? I think. So it's good chance it probably is. I know that you can get like some Dead or Alive DLC for this, I think, like Mary Rose costume or something. So yeah, probably is. They eat my insides, then they sleep. The starving little ones, I can hear them waking up. My soul broken, I am descending. Not a big fan of that. I don't want you to know the pain of those who have the souls enter into them, whose sounds are consumed. You're just like me. Don't end up like me, Misaki. This is our character, Misaki. A world without noise, a world without noise, a world without noise. I offer my song to you. Young Misaki looking at moon. Oh, that's the other side of the... Oh. Oh, look, it's Morbo's favourite room. I don't know if Morbo's still here, but if he is... Guess what, Morbo? We found your favourite. Doll Menagerie. At least one of the dolls is making noise. Which I don't think I like that. It looks like there's a... Oh, no, no, don't make me do a sliding puzzle. No. No! I don't want to do the sliding puzzle, you can't make me do it. I'd rather die. Let's do some upgrades while we're here. We have enough. Let's see. Let's get everything up to base level 1, and then we'll do power as well. And then her lens, we can fully upgrade. Stun, I guess. Let's get a level in slow as well. She's got good upgrades now. That should be fine. This reminds me of a circus museum I went to as a kid in an old haunted hotel. That sounds horrible. There's a mixture of things there that sound very terrifying as a child. This is my diary. They tell me I can't see her anymore, but it feels so nice to be together with her. Feeling myself break apart is nice too, but this is different. When our two sounds play together, it feels good and I don't feel sick. But they said soon I won't be able to see her anymore. I don't think I can stand it if I can't see her anymore. I don't know who I am. Or I won't know who I am. But Mia says that I'm still me. I feel safe because Mia is here. Mia is my special friend who stays with me. Mi means the sea, like in Misaki, and Ya means night, like in Sakuya. Two of us will always be together. So Mia, I'm guessing, is the girl in black we keep seeing, and she's one of the dolls. Because she was holding it in the bed. Even though we keep seeing it as a full-grown lady walking around. Great! I've unlocked the slide puzzle. "15 wooden tiles can be rearranged to complete a pattern." Oh. No! 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 I don't want to do this. You can't make me do this. This is not fair. One. Fucking slide puzzles, man. Whoever made slide puzzles should go to hell for what they've done to the world. What they've done to video games. I've fucked this up, haven't I? I've got it the wrong way round somehow, and I can't figure out how I've got it the wrong way round. This is the part of slide puzzles I fucking hate. I need to go in reverse. Okay, right, top row's done. I've got 7, 8, 6 is kind of in the right spot. 7, 8, and 9 are almost there. But, oh, there's a 5? Oh, there's a 5! Of course there's a 5. I mean, like, I knew there was a 5, but I'd just, like, forgotten about it. If I don't think about the 5, it can't hurt me. Okay. 6. 6, 7... I hate this. Kill me. Just kill me. Just end it. Just end everything. End it all. I'm becoming one of the ghosts. I fucking despise these puzzles with a passion, chat. I hate them. I hate them so much. They might be the worst thing ever. I think I'd rather get shot. Just make that a puzzle. Just shoot me. I'm gonna get to the point where I have, like, all of it set up near enough except for, like, the fucking 11 that's up there. Like, I think I could get to nearly all of it as I am, but I'm gonna have to mess it all up. Like that picture in the top right helps. It doesn't help. They're all numbered as well. That doesn't help, because it doesn't tell you how to fucking get pieces out when they're all fucked up. It's backward. It's still backwards. It's still backwards. Like, just please, just get the 8. Just get the 8. The 8 needs to come be the other side of the 7. That's all I need right now. How do I get that 15 out of there? Without fucking everything up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay, 15 is gonna have to be bottom right corner. It's all, like, it's all perfect, except I need to switch the 8 and the 15. I might cry. Wait, no, it's not. No, 12 needs, no, shit, no, I'm wrong, the 12 needs to be up there. I missed the 12. I didn't see the fucking 12. I need to get this fucking 15 out of my life. I don't want to move any of the others because I'll fuck everything up I already have. I've got to do it. There's nothing else I can do. Okay, now what? Now what do I do? I've got 9 in the wrong spot. I can't do anything now. It's all fucked. Is there anyone in the chat? I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Is there anyone in the chat who likes slide puzzles? Like, is there anyone here who's like, oh fuck yeah, slide puzzle, that's my jam. I need to know. I need to know if like it's just me. Oh no! No! Just pick up the piece! Pick up number 15, move it! I've got to get 12 all the way over. I've got to get 12 all the way over. Oh lad, that got me, I gotta say. Ah! 15! Oh god! Oh no! Lad said I'd rather shit out a full cutlery set than do slide puzzle. I'm in great pain. Oh, 14, 13 has switched. No! I almost had it. Okay, right. Okay. How do you get out of this scenario? This is the part about slide puzzles I don't fucking understand. I don't understand how you fix it once it's fucked. Like, there's no way to fix this because it doesn't compute in my brain. Like, I need to switch 12, 13, 11 round. No, 9 needs to be up there as well. Sorry, 9 needs to be up there. Okay, right, 9, if I switch those over, it'll be like 9, 10, but then 14's in the wrong place. And these two are now trapped, and now 15's in the wrong spot. Ten, 11, 12, 13... No, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is bottom left. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm having a great time, chat. How are you doing, chat? Are we good? We having a good time? We all having fun over there in Chatland? We all good? We all on slide puzzle weekend? 9, 10, 11, 15. I don't know what you want from me, game. I don't know what you want from me. Do I need to pay money? Can I pay money? If I give Koei Tecmo more money, will they get rid of this? Will they, like, will they reduce its appearance in my game? Because I don't want it anymore. I just simply don't want it anymore. Fuck you! Fuck you! Never again! Don't ever make me do that again! Can you show live torture on Twitch? That was... I hated that. I hated every second of that. When was the last time I heard it? The gentle sound of my own song. Thank you, lad. I appreciate that, mate. Bit of eye bleach. That was honestly the scariest thing I've had to do all Halloween. Was a fourth slide puzzle that I didn't want to do. Okay. Let me get the timer up. 3 minutes of wonderful eye bleach, chat. Why does it start straight off with nipple? Twitch, please. Dear Diary, I slit my wrist with this slide puzzle piece. It took a while, but I finally got it to work. Oh man, that's gotta be the only slide puzzle I run into at Spooktober this year, surely. I feel like every game that has a slide puzzle in it should have a button underneath, like where it says like go back or whatever, that says skip this fucking bullshit because I don't like it. A monkey eating gum. Turtle. Chunky buffalo, look at him. They got big legs for the babies. Almost like adult-sized leg. Glad that they quickly cut away from the baby turtle. It probably got scooped up by the seagull. Hope not. That's nature. That is one sleepy boy. I feel that. I definitely think this video, like, this video is supposed to be like 4 hours long or something. We're nearly at the end of it. And I've seen repeats, quite a few actually. I think they just went, you know what, we'll do like an hour worth of compilation and we'll just repeat them. It's like, you cheeky fuckers. Don't make it 4 hours long then, just make it an hour long. I'm gonna do a nice de-stress knuckle crack. You know, that's probably the highest my heart rate has got all spooked over because I got so mad. Slide puzzle. Not even like a scary thing. Okay, this is the last one. You'll get a sneak peek for the next one though. Ducks. And burb. I think that's a chicken. Okay. Back to the nice, soothing sounds of Fatal Frame. Alright, let me read this from the start. When was the last time I heard it, the gentle sound of my own song? The human soul is nothing but sound, but there's so many sounds reverberating I can't hear. The end of days is near, I can feel it. I'm glad my song came back, even if it's just for an instant. Father, Yo! Ayako, goodbye. I think Yo is actually her name. Gentle sound of puzzle pieces sliding. No. 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 The gentle sound, that was all it was it? Many dolls adorn the shelves. They're dressed in exquisite clothing and were clearly cherished by someone. So I unlocked a sad diary. I probably had to do that to progress the story, though. Hi. Remember. Lady, no, don't jump! No! That looks like I shoved her. Woman's suicide note. Also, where the fuck am I? No. I seem to have teleported. Suicide note is left on the spot where the person jumped off. I'm sorry, I have to go on ahead of you. It's because of me, my body, this body that is so easily inhabited, I've caused everyone so much pain. When things take over me, I hurt everyone. I wake up and I don't even remember what I've done. I can't bear that pain anymore. I was able to stand it until now because you were there for me, but now I have Moonlight Syndrome and the only things that could save me, my memories shared with you, are shaken. I no longer have any way to bear the pain accumulated in my memory. I'd be so happy if this sickness would wipe only the painful memories from my mind. I feel sorry for Sakuya. She's just like me. My heart aches when I think that she might suffer as I have. Shigeto, you have to take care of her. The moon is getting brighter. Shigeto, Sakura, yo, I'm so sorry. I offer myself up to be guided by the moonlight. I don't feel good about that. It's not a feel-good story, chat. I'll tell you that much. It's on this fucking bench. Oh, is that it? Is that what you're looking at? Fatal Frame, Majora's Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Yeah, we're now about to hit the 3-day limit, and I need to go back in time and start again. To answer my own question, no, that is not what she was looking at. It's there. Got the here upgrade. What does that do? Use sound to alert you to special spirit presence. Okay. Dawn of the final day, Desu. Or, well, I guess Des. If you want to get real technical. Spelled Desu. Pronounced Des. Five more red spirits. Depends on where you are, really. Well, it's only really, like, over-the-top anime Ojo-sama characters that put the U on the end of it. That's one of the many silent U's in Japan. Like, silent T on Suki as well. You don't say Tasuki. Well, anyway, where are we? We're in 3F roof. How do we get to the 3F roof from the 4F isolation room, I wonder? Who put away their Casio keyboard? I think I've got one like that in the loft. Oh. It's real dark in here. Inside that room? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Also, chat, it's really difficult to convey. But, like, there are lots of things in this game that will just kind of stop the character from moving. Such as these things hanging right here, right? If I walk under these, my character will just kind of like lock into an animation of like brushing, like I'm not doing anything here. She's moving on her own accord of like brushing this thing off of her head or whatever and getting past it. It's like a animation that just plays out. It looks like a bathing area. The tiles are black with mold and the bath is full of garbage. Well, no one's gonna have a nice bath in there. Taps are rusted and can't be turned on. Vaguely remember being a regional dialect that said Desu. It may just be ultra kawaii section of Japan, as you said. I think there's I don't know if it's necessarily a dialect per se, but I think there's like a culture around saying it. If you know what I mean. I guess it's kind of like how, you know, a lot of people in the UK say mate. That sort of stuff. Obviously a completely different word, but similar concept. Oh, there's a save point. Good, I need one. Ah! Ah, Lynchy! Hi, Lynchy. I want like 9 of these, please. Yeah, you got me. It was just as I was going through that door. I didn't know what was in there. How you doing, Lynchy? You more rested now than you were after birthday shenanigans. That's like my first save after an hour, by the way. Very sleepy yesterday. Pastry gave me spooks. I hope you had a good birthday, though. Elderly bitches. That was very funny. So, I noticed that my new hearing lens makes, like, horror riser noise when I get near something of interest. That's cool. I love that. Big fan of that. Thanks, game. Patient notes. Found a notebook under the bed. Was this written by a patient? Something happened yesterday, so as I lay gasping from the agony of the swarm of black insects crawling around inside my body, I noticed the moon. I reached out to touch that gentle light piercing the darkness. Then I realized I was standing on the roof, about to climb over the railings. One more step and I would have plummeted to my death. But somehow I wasn't scared when I realized this. You ask me, anything goes on nights when the moon is full. Killing a loved one, choosing to end one's own life. All is forgiven under the light of the moon, and all is forgotten in the light of the morning. That's what I think. Okay. I think there's a good reason why you might be on some sort of psych ward, if you think that's okay. Yeah, you know, just killing a loved one, I'm sure that's fine. As long as it happens at night. That's why I don't want to go out on nights when the moon is full. Next time I do, I won't wake up as I follow the moonlight. I want to jump into the moon, reflected on the surface of the ocean, or reach out from the rooftops to touch it. Already know of 3 patients who have flung themselves off the roof when the moon was full. Wonder if I'll end up following them. So, I've spoken numerous times about patients who have, like, thrown themselves off the building, like, trying to reach to the moon or whatever. Why don't we just put one of those big fences they have in, like, Japanese schools or whatever to stop kids from jumping off the roof? Because that fence that was on the roof was very flimsy. It seemed very easy to jump off of. Almost like it was designed to jump off of it. Now, we're going to be fighting that man in a moment. Oh, we're in... I don't know what that noise is. We're in the High Bar Infirmary. Oh, I guess that noise might be like... the lights, maybe? Right, he's in here. That guy. Tough, welcome in. My mum knew someone who did that after postpartum depression took hold, so she thankfully did survive right off the hospital roof. Scary. Oh my god. That is scary. Yeah, what I was talking about, I don't know if you've seen them, in Japan, they have like these big steel fences that are sort of like with a slope at the top, sloping towards like the safe part of the roof. So that people can't just easily climb over and jump off roofs. Just have them on every roof. Especially on, like, a fucking hospital, man. Like, in this one, the roof is, it's got a fence, but it's about waist high and it's breaking. And they're like, well, we had 3 people jump off the roof last year. It's like, well, maybe you should put a better fence up. Found some torn pages on the bed. Records tell of a visit to Rogetsu Isle at the turn of the century by one Professor Kunihiko Aso. He invented various devices for communicating with the dead, but their efficacy was never proven. And in modern times, his theories are treated as mere pseudoscience. Or lock the roof door. Yeah, although, you know, someone could still get up there due to negligence or something. Big fence, though. Difficult to climb that. The rail bridge in London has those fences to try stopping it, yeah. Reading his writings, I found that many of his thoughts are about the masks of this island. Some of his ideas are fragmented and erratic, but many are also bold and exciting. According to the professor, the masks of Rogetsu Isle are designed to affect the mind of the wearer. Humans are easily influenced in this way, like when one's seeing someone laughing and feels like laughing oneself. Professor Aso's term for this is emotional transference. He postulates that masks refine this process, controlling the emotions of those who see them. Just as the moon represents the inner, masks represent singular states of mind. The professor describes his experience of seeing a girl who, despite never having so much as lifted a flute before, played a tune on one immediately after putting on a mask. His theory is that masks either stimulate specific parts of the unconscious mind, or that they behave as a type of medium for memories. The idea of masks as a medium for conveying memories is certainly intriguing. The professor further proposes that masks allow experiences to be shared in a way similar to modern wireless communication. He loses me when he starts talking about how the ultimate shared experience is death, but the rest of his theory is mostly illuminating. Professor. I don't know why I first started saying Pepper. Dr. Pepper Aso used the arts and materials of mask making on Rogetsu Isle to create his camera obscura and the film it uses. The mask is in the Aso Museum. I'd very much like to have a look at it and see if it truly holds such powers as are ascribed to it in this document. Fuck you, game! Wait. Why am I not able to take a picture of this lady? What? What the fuck? Did you ask for consent first? No, I guess I didn't, but I haven't had to up until now. Also, it feels like the whole game has gotten like a worse, like more harsher film grain now. I think we might be in trouble. Oh yeah, we're in trouble. He got me. Has he got a knife? It's not cool, dude. You don't bring a knife to a camera fight. Uh-oh. That's never good. When it's flashing all of them, it means like you're in shit, because he's gonna do some bollocks in a minute. Okay. Die, motherfucker! There's something weird. Can you see this, chat? I'm guessing that this texture is supposed to have some sort of transparency on it. But, like, it looks like there's no... It looks like there's no curtain until like you move near it and then there is curtain. It's doing weird things to my brain, that texture. Well, that was a cool room. I'm glad we went in there. Director beckoning Misaki. That's me, I'm Misaki. Why are there so many... Like, I know it's Japan and they, like, take their shoes off and put, like, slippers on or whatever everywhere, but... Is this really where we're keeping the shoes? Just haphazardly all over the floor? Also, there's a creepy doll somewhere in this vicinity. Because my thing is going off. My horrorizer warning alarm. Is it in the bin? It's in the fucking bin. Sneaky little bastard! Damn it. Director going to exam room. Sweetie my ass over to this save point. Well, here's the exam room. What did you want, director? The artists for this series really like lacy camisole looking tops and short skirts or thigh-high socks. Someone has a type yet. No, you're right. It is 100% true. Several medicine bottles and syringes laying on the desk. Alright, that door just goes out into the reception area. I'm assuming we're going to the director's office. Just through this way. Remember rightly. I think it's that one. What the fuck is that hip movement? Is she listening to Shakira? No, she's unable to run, I think is the issue. From everything I have so far seen in this game, that is my entire run speed. Even when I'm panicked and I'm being chased by something, that is my run speed. Let's start the treatment. I'm gonna fight the director in here, aren't I? I mean, it is that I'm going down, but I'm gonna get the items that are in here first. Is this my file? Gotta run daintily. Obviously, you haven't found a dash command yet. Try dashing. Oh yeah, no, later on, Misaki unlocks an air dash and a double jump. That is true. Maelstrom is already dashing 1920s compliments. Dashing. Aso Misaki, age 7. Room 310, the waning moon. Patient's moonlight syndrome has shown some signs of improvement, but treatment has proved more difficult than anticipated due to added factor of her high spiritual potential. Hers is a severe case. Based on similar cases such as the isolation room patient, there is no way to halt the deterioration. Clarification of her treatment plan is urgently required. Okay, so there is another item in this room somewhere. Looks like it's supposed to be on the desk. Like I'm pointing to it right there. But she's not seeing it. So maybe it's like if I examine the desk in some fashion. Oh, it's this fucking thing. Kind of forgot I had to do that. Oh. Strong film. How am I doing on film, actually? I got some film. This stuff, like, really should probably be just saved for the, like, the end boss or whatever. I'll probably be able to move on to one of these two soonish, because I can like trade a bunch of film in for points. But I'm still doing fine on the weakest film, so. He's a blighter and a cad, but damn his eyes, he's dashing. Yeah. Prefer you on digital. Anyone still use film in any fashion these days out of the chat? I sure as fuck haven't touched like a camera film in over a decade. Dr. High Barrett and me! And a ghost! A fucking ghost! Hi! So chat, you might notice me occasionally get right up in the ghost's grill as just baiting an attack out. As soon as I see the animation for the attack start, that's when you just back away from them. So you lock on, you start to get your power up, you go in to get them to attack, you back away, and then you do that. See, this ghost would probably be dead in like 2 shots if I was using the more powerful film! Fuck off. Don't get that close to me. How dare you get that close to me? Bitch. I remember taking like 6 disposable cameras on school trips, so that makes sense. Because then if you lose them, who cares? My friend's wedding this year had disposable cameras on each tabletop. That also makes sense because it's like a thing that people do at wedding. How many of you have gone to get a film developed in the last decade, though? Like, from your own personal use. That's what I would guess I'm saying. All the time. Yeah, that's work, Flower. A personal use. That's the words I used. It is personal, I like it. Well, that's fair enough, that's why I asked. But you said it was at your workplace. What went on here? Was I involved? Aso Misaki, again, age 7. 1 week has just passed since the failure of the rite of descent. By avoiding external stimuli and bathing them in the moonlight of the moon glow well, condition of the organs has been stabilized. However, Misaki is still hanging on by a thread. Her condition might suddenly deteriorate for any number of reasons. She could die from shock brought on by mental trauma, or in the worst case scenario, even blossom. There is no predicting what it might do. Sounds, smells, words, the phases of the moon. There is so much we don't yet understand. But the probability remains high that remembering events leading up to, and including the rite of descent, will be what pushes her over the edge. Addendum. While observing her, she has repeatedly raised her hand to my face and stroked it. It appears she has not entirely lost her memory. Alright. Oh shit. That's some endgame shit, that is. Alright, stun, slow, and grab. When used, automatically locks you onto the nearest ghost. Right, hang on, what's the one I don't have that one powered up yet. Which is... that one, slow. Let's change that for 0. Takes a more powerful shot when used. Medium, that is basically a better blast shot. I now finally have some good shit. I've got that good shit now. I was waiting to see who would take a slice out of the Flower's Young jokes cake today. No? Flower, that's not even, like, remotely warranted, because, I'll be honest, by the time I was taking photos, like, as a young adult, film was almost fucking gone anyway. Everyone was just using crappy digital cameras, so... I can't call you too young for that. The only time I really saw film cameras or whatever was like when my parents were using old cameras and stuff. Was I involved? Sees self being used for ritual and finds her files all over the place where bad things happened, yeah, and the files literally say, like, if she remembers it, she might die or something. She's like, is this a problem? Am I going into a bad place? We use a dark room for a lot of work-related things, but they also allow commercial use, so I ended up being able to develop some photos. That's fair. Excuse me? Was that me? From the future? Because that is another slide puzzle? Don't make me do it! I don't want to do another slide puzzle! Well, this is literally the room that Note talked about, the Moonglow Cavern. This is where the ritual happened. That's me being saved by, what's his name? Choshiro. After the ritual went bad. Hello? An item. I heard the item thing. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! That's what I thought! Back the fuck up, lady! Yo, this zero lens is so good. It's instantly made my, like, shots way stronger. Someone's blossoming or attacking. Yeah, fuck you, lady. Type 14. It's an old tattered book here, Legend of the Moonglow Well. Those who undergo the training of the primeval passage being such a deep cavern as befits its name. By the Moonglow Well whilst those spirit return to the body. Such training doth cause that they lose both themselves and the shape of their souls also. Thus some remain void, failing to have their souls return. They should return to this world, whilst lustly void, they may blossom. Only light of the moon canst guide back their spirits, thus bringest thou such bodies to the Moonglow Well, being that place where the light of moon is kept, and therein canst thou find the spirits. Those who becoming void lose themselves must bathe in the moon's light in the Moonglow Well. Thus done, though lost, they may be recovered. Oh, this is going to be the end of a phase.
In the name of the moon I shall punish you.
That bit at the end. No crawl space demon in this one so far, Lynchy. I'm sad. I'm not. I'm very happy that's not a thing. That scared the shit out of me. Sliding puzzle bullshit instead. That's scarier, to be fair. This girl ain't real, though, so I can't see this going well, whatever's gonna happen here. If you follow her, I don't know if you'll remember. so much as you'll just, like, maybe die. But I think this is what the game wants me to do. These rocks, by the way, that's some, you can tell that was a Wii quality model mesh and texture. So weird, because, like, a lot of the textures are crap, and then, like, the character textures are really good. Or mostly really good. Right, this is where the Kagura happened. And where the lady died. That's Haibara. I said it was Choshiro a minute ago. I don't think it was. They look very similar. Haibara is making us wear the mask. That's Sakia. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Okay, type 61, I think, probably calls for. Wait, can I not use the 0 thing? How do I... There it is. Get fucked, lady! Holy shit, that ammo did so much damage! I killed her in 3 shots! Mia. Wait. The doll's Mia. I think that might be Misaki out of the picture. I was saying before, I think everyone's going to end up down there. I think that's like the end game spot. I really do. Okay, right, let's save game. Right. Chat, I'm going to leave it on this screen for a moment while I go for a quick toilet break. I'm going to go and grab a drink as well and do all that fun stuff. I will be back in a couple of minutes, folks. For the time being, though, enjoy the break screen. It's got clips made during other spooky Spooktober months. And you can enjoy the funny clips. But I should be back in a couple of minutes. It's not anything, it's just liquors. So many of them. Why are there so many of them? Oh! September 28th, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Africa. I thought I knew it was... Shit. I thought I knew what hell was. Figured I'd never crack, no matter what was thrown at me. But this job, this one was supposed to be easy. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Nope, that's locked. I fucked up. Get out of here, dog. Oh. Oh, are we still bad? Woo! Let's keep going, I guess. Fuck it, run. Where am I going?
Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, Meg. Goodbye, Mr. Norton. Goodbye.
Fucking bye!
Goodbye.
Oh, good! What? You okay? She fell fuck over. Shit. Also, Spirit Goers, how you doing? Spirit Goers, rather. Spirita Goers, there you go, not Spirit Goers. Sprite Goers! Jesus Christ! Got that name wrong like 8 times.
You're from Chicago, and you love pizza, right? Especially deep dish pizza, smothered in cheese. What?
Why does it always come back to pizza?
Pizza. Just ask her. And ask her why she decided to take this case in the first place. Got it? Pizza will never betray you. So you need to trust it.
It's like literally anyone who wants Simon to do anything just has to say to him, "Believe in the pizza, Simon. Just do this for the pizza."
Oh, yeah, there's some boiled meat in there.
Right, let's see. So if we can get, what have we got? What have we got going on in terms of farming?
I am...
Uh-oh.
You alright, Pastry?
I don't know.
She sounds great.
What was that? That sounded like an explosion in our house and all of our stuff falling over.
There is.
Oh, big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog, big fucking dog.
He's dead now.
He's
Oh,
dead
let me get
now.
the meat. Let me get the meat. So I can cook it.
Oh, get in the meat, get the meat.
Oh,
Okay.
hang on, let me get it. Oh my god, his head came off.
Holy shit. That's a...
And I'm just gonna keep taking chicken until we're done here. What is that over there? Chat, I think the game is literally giving me access to stuff because I'm gonna go fight a squirrel. Legitimately think that's what's happening. It's giving me like access to the safety bonfire so I could go fight a squirrel. Ah! Even on this menu they put up creepy ghost faces every so often. Why? Or anyway, I'm back. We gotta be going back to Ruka now, right? Yep. When Ruka hears the music box in her room, childhood memories come flooding back. Her family home, her mother Sakaya, not Sakuya. Sayaka, that's what her name is, Sayaka. And her father, mask artist Sansoya, whose face she is still unable to remember. Coming back to reality, she finds the organ mask made by her father. The same mask had been placed on Ruka's face by her abductor 10 years ago previously. Or 10 years previously. Reading her mother's diary, Ruka discovers that Sayaka suspected her husband of planning to use the missing girls in some kind of ritual and of being involved in the whole kidnapping incident. Ruka now knows why her mother left her father, but when she stands in the cave beneath High Barrett Infirmary, she is overwhelmed by the feeling that she has been there before. Yeah, all the players are in place now. All the organs are organized. So, 2 of the organs died off the island, 1 of them died on the island when we played as her in the prologue-y sort of chapter. And there are 2 left. There's Ruka and Misaki. And this is Choshiro, who's the other playable character. And he is here too. So I nailed it in the first part when I said the organs have become reunited. Yeah, what's left of them, I guess. Basically, the 2 who died off the island died with their faces like horribly misfigured and stuff, like got fucked up. And we went to the island to go and investigate the whole thing, essentially. Like, we got called back, as is often the case in Fatal Frame. We had an urge to return. I was taken here from somewhere. I remember walking along a dark path. Oh, she has way more Type 14 film. Let's get an upgrade straight away, shall we? We already have this fully leveled, which admittedly is not as good as the one that we just got on Misaki, but still pretty good. Also, need to make sure I get the right one, so it's the... This is Blow. That's Blast. Okay, Blast is the one that looks like it's got like a J next to it. Okay. I'm glad I got to take 2 steps. Poor things got creepy. You don't stand a chance against Ruka, guys. She is very powerful. Very powerful lady. I think I've got full blast again as well. Blast is so good. Zero is the strongest, but blast like doesn't require me to use all of my spirit energy in one go. Blast can be used like consecutively, which makes it real fucking powerful. Whoa. Don't be flashing that at me when I'm trying to get to the save point. I remember being taken through here to the place just ahead. How am I doing on, Oh, I've got loads of healing as well. We have 651,000 points. Let's see what I can do. Let's get 5 more of these. That will max that out. Let's not max it out. Let's get that much. But that's a hell of a lot of film I have now. Wrong button. I'll probably have that until the end of the fucking game. Which means I won't be afraid to use it when I come across a boss. That's the one thing this game has done that I guess is like a quality of life thing if you were struggling with it, but has also made it like really, really easy. Is I can just buy like health items at the save point whenever I need it, and I can buy film when I need it. Which fallen rocks block the path. Small hole might be possible to crawl through. Right, Choshiro couldn't make it through this hole. It makes some of the encounters laughable. I'm usually using the infinite film, and you saw how quickly those things went down. This one is like twice as strong, and this one's like 4 times as strong, I think. There's normally not a lot of those in the game, so you don't want to like use them too haphazardly, but here you can just buy them. And you make the points by fighting enemies, so it's not like it's not given to you in abundance. Alright, we're gonna saunter on over. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Oh, no, we're good. I think that's the one I couldn't kill from before. Fuck was that? It was just a lady ghost, but she, if she's the one I'm thinking of, we have to run from her. She's, like, unkillable. It might not be. Oh my god, that's a full heal. And this looks like a place with a bunch of dead ends in it. That's me! It's me after doing the slide puzzle! Don't make me do it! Note left by fisherman. She's coming. Everyone who saw her blossom... That woman. Came down here to get away from her, but she's coming. Her face. Can't see face. Let me go back the other way. That definitely continues on, but just want to see if this way doesn't continue on. Oh my god, I got a bunch of Type 90. Type 90 is even stronger still. Oh, I don't like this level. It's very labyrinthian. God, where are we going? Where are we going, Treebeard? Oh boy. Did not like that. Where is this item? So one of those bullshit ones that's in the wall. Yeah, it is. How did I even get in there? I've got to pick a direction and go, man. They've given me so many different options. I gotta say, chat, if you ever want to talk about, like, video games that are linear and all that sort of stuff, you know, a lot of people do not like video games that are linear. That's where that woman just was. I personally am not a big fan of linearity, in a sense that I don't like to be shepherded through a bunch of corridors, necessarily, but I also don't like being paralyzed by choice like this. This is like... This is not the fun kind of exploration for me. This is a nightmare. It's not like a big open area I can go and explore or whatever. It's just lots of little passageways that will probably lead to dead ends, and I don't know which one's going to progress the game, which one's going to be like some bonus shit. She didn't die from that. Fuck me. That's impressive. Huh? I absolutely rocked her shit with that, apparently. I get paralyzed by choice by big open world games. I do sometimes. It depends on how they're designed. The problem I have with this is I know that there are certain paths here are going to be dead ends. And then certain paths are going to progress me forward. Like, I'm very aware of the fact that there's going to be a point where I hit, like, a story beat or whatever, and it's going to throw me into something. And that makes me feel like I have to go the wrong way first, and that's just, like, I'm pretty sure that's a me problem. But I think it's a problem that a bunch of people also suffer from. Like, do I want to go down, or do I want to go up here, or do I want to go up there? Which one of those is going to be where they want me to go for the game to progress, and which one's going to be, like, maybe some extra goodies? Some extra lore, some extra items. Wait, there's a spooky doll? Ah, spooky doll. See, this connected up, which makes me feel a little better. Because now I know that this way is like just a big loop. So I can just get it off my map. See if there's any items down here. Don't think so. Nope. I have the alright, it's been a while game. I know the save room is around here somewhere. But behind which branch path? Yeah. So something we call signage and Hollow Knight you near a save point. I'll put a bench sign nearby. True, although usually right next to the thing, so it's not like you can use it to get good information on where to go. It does get you excited though, and you go run over to it. Like, it warns you a few rooms beforehand or whatever that, you know, you should probably go there. So I do give it credit for that. Wait, hang on. I think I've done it all now. Just downstairs. Elden Ring again was quite good about that sort of stuff with the grace, like light pointing you in the direction. That did 0 damage. Yeah, no, we're not fighting this lady. Alright, it's time to run. I'm just making sure I wasn't going to be on my big ammo in case I got in another fight. Okay, has she fucked off? I believe she may have fucked off. I think she's just hanging down there. One thing I didn't like in Callisto Protocol is it has pretty linear levels, which is fine. That was the same Dead Space. However, these optional routes that circle back to the main route where you started, because these optional sections are long sometimes, it makes it hard to work out if that's the main path or just a bonus one. Plus you want to go down the bonus path since it'll likely have a weapon schematic in it. I still don't know what the solution for that is when it comes to like game design stuff. I really don't. I hope we find one. Eventually. Like a good solution for that. To be like, look, this is the main path. But without like hand-holding too much. Because I know the original Dead Space had one. It was like a breadcrumb trail thing that would like go along the floor or whatever, but even that was very like... This is exactly where you need to go, if you're unsure. So, I don't know where that balance is, I don't really know how you make that. How did I end up back here again? Did I run out the wrong way? Oh, there is a very real possibility I just ran out the wrong way. I didn't check where I was when I was in the room, I just ran. This is into the room. Wait, is she gone now? Did I despawn her? Excellent. game kind of had one. It listed like 3 of the optional routes as being the pathway to the storage warehouse, etc. It framed the route as being a dead end, but with goodies, except that only happened like 3 times. I need like some sort of yellow paint equivalent, but just for like this route is just for extras. Pink paint. The Rogetsu Primeval Passage. On the Isle of Rogetsu there exists a cavern called the Primeval Passage. This cavern hath been a training place for maidens since Byakuya, being the ancestor of the vessels who holds concord with the moon, had vision in this cavern whilst at her training. Entering the cavern where no light reaches, the maiden retained her own essence whilst cleansing her mind of all things of the world, becoming empty, and dying and returning to the world in rebirth, being thus the training of the Rogetsu Primal Passage. Many of the maiden women will lose their mind, as only few can withstand the training and obtain spiritual concourse. He shall not let those women unfit to be a maiden but undertake training in the Primeval Passage. Yeah, fuck off, dude. It's what you get when you mess with the warrior. That's the thing though, people don't like the yellow paint. Now, personally, I don't mind it. The yellow tape definitely subtracts a bit of immersion if you think about it too much, but it works in Resident Evil because it's already silly. Plus, I don't want to spend 10 minutes looking for a button in a room. I just think they should add an option. I've seen the whole discourse around the yellow paint stuff recently where people are like, fucking who do yellow paint everywhere, and then people are like, have you tried making a game? Because everyone who plays it without the yellow paint don't know where the fuck they're going. I just think they needed to add an accessibility option in. Under accessibility options, turn off yellow guide paint, and that's done, isn't it? That's no one can complain anymore. If they do complain, just tell them to shut the fuck up and turn off the yellow paint. Seems like an easy fix, you know? I do think some games overdo it with the yellow paint. Like, say, Resident Evil, I actually haven't found it that bad. I think it's, like, fairly well designed into the game. It's just put on certain boxes and things. I don't really notice it too much. But what was that trailer that played? If you watched the Xbox thing, the Xbox partner thing, that one where you're like on an oil rig or whatever the fuck, that horror game. Well, I think it's a horror game. Can't remember what it was called. It was like You good? Machines for Pigs one. Still Wakes the Deep. Yeah, that's it. Still Wakes the Deep. When I was watching the trailer for that, everything that he, like, went straight to or whatever was, like, so obviously yellow that I could see that being, like, a bit overdone. Like, oh, the ladder's yellow. Oh, the hatch is yellow. Oh, the pathway you have to, like, crawl through is yellow. All of it. There's yellow pipes next to everything that's of interest, that sort of stuff, and it was like, okay. I can kinda get where some people are like, I'm getting a bit fed up of it. Take that, lady. I think Beast Inside would have been a game if they'd put yellow paint everywhere. Maybe. It looks like it's gonna loop. needs to chill the fuck out. Needs to chill the fuck out and fuck off. Kinda wanna go back there now and see if there's anything there. Well, there's definitely something near here. Is it on the wall, maybe? I apparently hit it with my torch. I don't see it, though. I don't see any items. Oh, this fucking mechanic sucks. Examine, damn it. Countless wooden mortuary posts. I'm sorry, where is this item? Like, I even heard the sound for me uncovering it. And I still don't see it. Like, how could you fuck this up so bad, game? I hate this mechanic so much. It just doesn't work. Where is it? I'm about to fucking leave it. Oh, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Clearly don't want me to have it. They fucked that mechanic up so bad. Like, that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to just shine your torch over it and you can grab it. Rogetsu Kagura Chronicle. Accompanied by a maiden known as Guardian, I shall observe one of the most important Kagura festivals in the country. Test out the camera obscura. The Rogetsu Kagura starts as a gentle dance and becomes more and more intense. It is said at the climax, many people collapse from the intoxicating excitement. Some also suffer from a condition known as moonlust at the time of the Kagura. The moonlust may be caused by the soul not returning completely after becoming one with the spirits during the trance state of the Kagura. May also be caused when the soul returns, but it's not. No, but has changed, sorry. About to say has not changed. As the Guardians are of a bloodline that is easily possessed by spirits, they undergo training before the Kagura. I have heard the legends of the Guardians, and they are most fascinating. They say that to the dead, the souls of the living appear like bundles of noise called moon sounds, which are different for everyone. Like and subscribe? Oh, soul unsubscribe. The moon sound becomes higher when one is angry, trembles when one is confused, and becomes lower when one is sad, but the music never changes. However, if a person suffers from moonlust, their moon sound becomes distorted and broken. As superstitions go, the idea that people are made of music is an attractive one. There is more to the legends of the Guardians. The maidens themselves have a role to play various melodies in order to preserve proper moon sounds. These melodies cannot cure moonlust, but they are said to be able to treat various conditions. The idea of curing disease through prayer is not unusual, but even in my extensive research of the supernatural, I've yet to hear of direct healing through music. The Guardian maidens say they can hear the my moon sound, and it's a pleasant one. Despite saying some strange things, all of the priestesses have a surprisingly modern mindset and are kind, intelligent, and beautiful. I do wish they could accompany me to my next destination. Mask is positioned in the center of this large shrine. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing untoward going on with that fucking mask. Definitely not big creepy mask. Alright, game. Do you want to give me whatever this item is? Or is it the door? I don't think it's the door. It could be the door, but I don't think it's the door. Just by virtue of the fact that I'm facing the door currently and my, like... my thing is fading. It's definitely up against this wall somewhere. Oh my god, it's so fucking finicky, man. It's so specific and finicky. Oh my god, look at it! It's so annoying! We haven't saved in ages either, but not too worried about that. Got like 1 billion health. Have you tried dashing? I don't know, look at this staircase. Some days you eat a tree frog. Do we do it?
I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Actually wasn't as long as I thought looking at that screenshot, that little video intro, but... Oh, hang on. Never mind. Staircase part 2. I know we were fairly far down, but... This seems like a really illogical way to build a staircase.
Whoop.
Good effort, but you didn't get me. There are creepy noises. Happening. This is a good time thingy. Someone, I think it was Rocky Wawaloa, asked me to do this. I'm gonna have to go to Triggerfire to do it. I did add a new jump scare sound effect this year, as per their request, because I thought it was a good one. It hasn't come up yet, because I only added it like 2 days ago or something, or 3 days ago. However, I'll play it for you. You ready?
Father!
That is my new... that has a chance to come up on the jump scares now. We'll see if it does. Father! To Regetsu Kagura visitors. The Regetsu Kagura will be held tonight in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. Please come to stage by 10 PM. Well, it's 9:21 right now, so we've got time. Note that during the performance, the door to the temple will be sealed. No one will be allowed in or out. The eclipse is expected to begin around midnight, after which time leaving your seat will be strictly prohibited. Also, though, all of those who wish to watch the Kagura must receive a mask at Shugen Temple and wear it at all times during the performance. Well, that's fucking creepy, isn't it? I guess I didn't get a photo of that because of the wooden beam. Thanks, wooden beam. Where am I? Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. Oh, this is a brand new area. And a save point. Don't mind if I do. Seeing as my last save was a little while ago, about half an hour ago. Title drop. Sort of. We already had a title drop, like officially, when they were talking about the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse specifically. That noise coming from behind the door, I've heard it before. It's machinery. Like, it sounds like someone's making something, but I don't know what. And it stopped. Okay, never mind. It's the performance hall. And the lighting has changed now. And gotten creepier. I can't wait until James Sunderland says it's Silent Hill 2-time Pyramid Head in the Blooper Team remake, yep. I'm still not holding my breath for that remake. I feel like they failed at the first hurdle for me. Already. Which is when they unveiled it. Like, what the fuck did they do to James? What happened to his, like, entire face? He looks so different. Doesn't even look like he's inspired by the same character. This is the stage where the Kagura dance was held. Well, there's a projector over there. That seems important. It's apparently not important. Oh. Thanks, Fatal Frame, for the tinnitus reminder. This is some horse shit. Get attacked from all angles. Unable to escape. Get attacked from all angles. Unable to escape. I'm just gonna focus on you. Excuse me? Little shit? Oh god, I'm gonna die. It's time for one of these, I think. Oh, fuck this. This sucks. None of them, like, do a Fatal Frame attack. They just grab me whenever they feel like it. There's 5 of them. Well, 6, actually, I guess. Right, fuck it. Fuck off. I said fuck off. I hit you with a move and you didn't fuck off. Why are you also immune to regular ghost damage? Fuck off, game. Fuck off, game. Fuck off, game! This doesn't even make any sense. Like, none of the rules of this game are applying right now. It's just doing whatever the fuck it wants. I'm just gonna let my mirror stone be used. Yep, just get rid of all my charge. Love that. Fuck off! What? Yeah, there goes the mirror stone. Oh, I'm an especially big fan of how they don't let you full charge. I even hit her. It hit her, but it did not work. Alright. Let's do the fucking fatal frame attack, you dumb assholes. That fight sucked. Normally, if you shoot them, quote unquote, if you take a picture of them, it will at least stun them. They get knocked back. All of those enemies ignored them. So not only were there 6 enemies at once, but all of them ignored being stunned. All of them teleported underneath me at random times. And they kept moving, so I couldn't keep my charge up. A bunch of assholes that fight was. I'm glad that's over. Alright, okay. Investigate inside the building, it says. Assuming it means that side. I got a hell of a lot of points from that fight, though. Suppose that's one positive. Like, I can basically buy back all the fucking healing items I used, and then some. I could do with being able to buy spirit stones. That'd be nice. Upgrade my ship. Well, down... Oh, there is an item down here. I was about to say down here from the other side. Oh, Type 0 film. Right, that's the best film in the game. How many did it give me? I wonder. 2. Specially processed film. It's most powerful, but has longer loading time. $30 spirit stones. That's a lot of spirit stones. Right, let's see. Enhancements. I have 56. Let's get charge upgrade. Let's get sensitivity upgrade as well. I'm done using red spirit stones on Ruka unless she finds a better lens than Blast. Well, that's the way they want me to go. Let's see, there's an item down here. Oh, spooky man down here. Oh, that's my dad. That father just now? Wait, my mission has updated to follow father. I have a feeling that maybe if I'd have gone down there, there'd have been a locked door.
Perfect.
No. Good effort. Ah! Dad! No, wait, that's not Dad. That's a lady. Right. It decidedly wasn't perfect. Wait. You telling me that all I got from checking that item was a jump scare at a fight? And a bunch of my health taken off? Check out this item, it's cool. Oh, what's that? Decidedly not cool. No, there's nothing else down here. Definitely, that was all it was. Yeah, down that staircase is probably a dead end and like a door I'd need to unlock by coming up here is my guess. Because it was leading me down the staircase first. Sneaky little so-and-so. What? Girl in pain on altar. That's me. Offering of wine and food has been placed. The food is decomposed beyond all recognition. Ooh. Type 0 film. Doing my due diligence, making sure there's no... Because I've got a blue thing. I think it's for this mask, but... Wait. Oh, it's there. There it is. Secrets of the Shugen Temple. The mask of the vessel must have inside it a face removed from a deceased person who buddeth not. That face, being placed in the Shugen Temple, must bathe in the light of the moon for one night. In the chamber of the mask artisan, the face is peeled off the body of the deceased and then so tanned. And while the moon's light must shine upon it. All the while the moon's light must shine upon it. Oh, great. So you mean to say all these masks he's been making? I got people faces in 'em, eh? Love that. Definitely not creepy. Cannot open. Father was always in here. Making people face masks. And then he gives them to the happy mask salesman. Majora's Mask crossover confirmed, yep. Kind of surprised they just let me out. Like I would have thought that was going to be the next thing to do. Maybe this is just bonus. I think our dad might be a bad guy. I don't know what's giving me that impression, but that's the impression I'm getting, chat. He might be a bad guy. Not even a little morally grey. Well, unlike Kelly, who had clear, like, you know, good intentions behind his motives and such, I don't know if our dad does. It's another 30 stones. Oh, phase complete. That has some implications. If that's my house, if that's directly on the temple. I need to have a look and see again. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse phases. Okay, so we just did Descent. There is a phase 10, phase 11, and then a final phase. So let's see if we can get some through the next one, shall we? Summary. Oh, with Choshiro again? Back to the flashlight. This is the year of heckin' long games, yep. While investigating High Barrett Infirmary, Choshiro discovers that the procedures performed on its patients were both inhumane and illegal. They were being used as test subjects by director Shigeto Haibara to some unknown end. Shigeto's son, Yo, was also complicit in these crimes, but why was Shigeto so obsessed with finding a cure for Moonlight Syndrome? Biggest clue so far is the Regetsu Kagura ceremony. The Kagura being the cause of the Moonlight Syndrome, in so many patients, the High Bearers believed that its masks and music held the key to a cure. Kagura was also being held on the day the girl's disappearances 10 years ago. Is this more than just a coincidence, and who is the woman in the disturbing picture painted in one of the patients at Regetsu Hall? Phase 10, Fallen Petals. Right. Yeah. I mean, we know who that is now. Okay, I know exactly where that is. This scene seems familiar. 2 years after the festival, I came here in pursuit of Haibara. Saw that woman and I can't remember after that. Right, what lens is that? I forget. I think it's good. Chain. Well equipped increases the time you have after each shot to make a chain. Sure. Right, what is depth? Increases effective distance of shots and damage dealt to closer ghosts. Sure. We'll get that upgrade, why not? I actually really like the Spirit Stone flashlight as a tool to fight with. I think it works better than the camera in many ways. Yuko Magaki's painting notes too. The visions continue to bring more and more masterpieces, and since I have come to Regetsu Hall, they have only increased in beauty of their finality. For instance, take my piece entitled 5 Girls Seeking Light. It depicts those naive and foolish girls crying for help while oblivious to their crime, a mixture of hope and despair, the weight of the task with which they are burdened, such beautiful girls. This piece can truly be called the embodiment of my visions. And now my visions spread endlessly before my eyes, and there's nothing. These visions are flowers of salvation. Yes, they bring about the salvation that we've been waiting for. We have all been saved by our own annihilation. Bright, blinding annihilation will bloom over this island. All filth and dirtiness will blossom. Stop ye and witness the flower woman. See her face filled with beauty of annihilation. Face with no face, the flower of annihilation. Come. My Souls-like boss ranking is going well. It's got all of Lies of P and Lords Fallen on it. Next is Bloodborne. I'm being reminded how much I didn't like Bloodborne combat. What, really? I thought Bloodborne was the best one. Go back and forth on that sometimes, but I still genuinely think Bloodborne might be the best one they've ever done. Right, I need to go down. I need to go down in the lift, probably. So let's do that. Too aggressive? As someone who plays Dark Souls pretty defensively, You don't have to play Bloodborne aggressive. Everyone says you have to play Bloodborne aggressively, but you don't. You can parry nearly everything in that game. At least from regular enemies, anyway. I think this is Yohai Barra's notebook. It's interesting though, you said you really like Lies of P, right? Lies of P is almost, from what I've played in the demo anyway, as derivative of Bloodborne as you can get. Out of the Souls-like genre. I didn't find it more Sekiro than Bloodborne, I'll be honest. Even with the parry timing stuff. How long will my sister be asleep? Tried everything to cure her, I've dirtied my hands with illegal and ethical experiments. He even performed the Rite of Descent, the ceremony that legends say brought about the Day of Tranquility. But the rite failed, and now my sister is trapped in limbo, halfway between life and death. What went wrong? What was missing? Why did it come to all this? Or why did I come all this way? But I got that horribly wrong. It would be easier for me if I could just forget all of this. The only hope I have left is in this painting. Everyone else is frightened of it, but standing before it, I feel a sense of peace and calm. My sister will awaken. One day she will awaken. There's a key in a notebook. It says Rogetsu Hall B1F on it. Yeah. Key for the basement. That's where that woman came from. Could be in there. That wasn't there when I came in. These 5 girls, they look like... This looks like the place underneath the infirmary. Okay, that was the thing I needed to search for. Hi! The pan up to his fucking face. Wow! I fucked her up real quick. Something's lying where the ghost disappeared. Found a letter. I have a question about that whole thing. Do you think we'll get Sekiro 2 before Bloodborne 2? I wonder if we'll get either, honestly. I think Miyazaki these days seems very reluctant to make a sequel of anything. I think we'll probably get a more Bloodborne-esque thing in some fashion before we get a Sekiro-esque thing, though. Even if it isn't strictly a Bloodborne 2. Maybe like a similar setting or something. We'll see. I'm intrigued what their next project will be after Elden Ring DLC, though. Right, a day of piercing sunshine. I was sitting on a veranda in the courtyard when it happened. When it happened. It came up the steps and the air in the courtyard froze. The one with no face. The one who is dead yet walks. The one with no face looked at a man standing in the garden. His face was destroyed. Those who saw his face had their faces destroyed, and the one with no face went inside the hall as though nothing had happened. It begins. For the first time in my life, I, who was born to die, felt a rush of exhilaration. It begins. It has begun. Feel that nervous feeling of anticipation, like a child feels before their first trip away from home to a faraway, unfamiliar place. Let's go a little further than usual for today's walk, somewhere we haven't been in a while. Should we head to the beach? Oh. I got you, right? I'm pretty sure I got you. Yeah, I did. What's wrong, Lynchy? Something got you perturbed, Lynchy? No face. It's okay, no face lady. Well, I was about to say she can't hurt us, but she absolutely can hurt us. We can't hurt her, actually. That's not really that, compelling of an argument to not worry, though, is it? Don't worry, Lynchy, that lady can only hurt us and we can't hurt her back. Not like this. But you really don't have to worry, Lynchy, because there's a save point! Yay! Everyone loves a save point. This guy can just have, like, a fuckload of healing. Fuck it. Save. Alright, I know exactly where they want me to go. Can I take the lift, or do they want me to take the stairs? Oh, I can take the lift. The lift jolts into motion. Good luck remedying. Oh, good job. Sorry, remedying that, Mael. Thanks, man. I really calmed the situation down. Yeah, I don't know if I even necessarily need a Bloodborne 2. Like, I wouldn't say no to it, but and I'd be excited to play it. But at the same time, I think all I really want and need is just, like, give me a PC port of Bloodborne with 60 FPS and 4K. Or a PlayStation 5 patch that does those things. I don't even need a remake. Everyone's always like, Bloodborne remake next! Game doesn't need a remake. Game looks great. Game needs just resolution and frame rate bump up to bring it into modern standards and will be great. Even though I do think it is a game that actually utilizes motion blur well, for a change, which is not something that I see very often. I think that game in 30 FPS actually looks surprisingly well with its motion blur. But I would still prefer it to be 60, if possible. And this is why I like this guy better. Or at least using his torch better than the camera for certain things, is because I don't need to fucking, like, dingle around like an idiot trying to find where the items are. I can just first person it, and it works. Oh, that's a lot of people in here who aren't here. Ow, my head. Now my head in non-flashback times. Now I've got sunglasses. Alright, this is... Oh, this time I don't think I can just run away? What, you think we're gonna fight her? No. Oh, we are fighting. And it's actually... It's gonna be fine, probably. Wasn't even that bad. Right. That was way less scary than running from it. But sadly, everyone else does 0 damage to her, so... Choshiro with his fucking ball of flashlight is like, fuck it. Time to kill. Puts his sunglasses back on. I have a feeling she is not done, though, and we will be fighting her more than once in this area. That's my gut instinct. Oh, there is an item in here, and there is also a doll in here somewhere. Choshiro's Investigation Note 6. That seemed to be from that flashback we just saw. Right, where's the spooky doll? There can't be many places in this little room for them to hide a spooky doll. On the fucking ceiling? Where is it? In the bucket? Oh, it's under there. 100% immersion. Alright, they're gonna jump scare me in this room. Just seems like the right time for it. Oh no, we're getting another spooky doll, not a jump scare. It's in that corner somewhere. Is it that one? Are you the doll? Might be, you know. They look slightly different. Yeah. I saw it instantly as soon as I came in the room, but... Oh, Warg Knight, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. I'm currently being attacked from unknown location. If we have any mods active, then if you're still there, you could give Warg a shout out. That'd be great. Okay, I'm just gonna assume like she's just being an asshole. I'll just read these notes to this lovely background. That'll be great. There you go. There is a link in the chat for Warg Knight. Thank you very much for the shout out. How you doing? What were you streaming tonight? And how'd it go? Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. There's a nurse's logbook here. I'm gonna read this to this noise. Earlier in my shift, I dozed off and had a decidedly vivid dream. In the dream, I was standing in front of that door, the one behind which she lies deep in sleep, safely locked away. I think I hear something. Now listen hard. There it is, very faint. What is it? A breeze blowing? Breathing? No, it's someone singing. Suddenly the door starts to open. Behind that door is supposed to be my patient, a woman lying asleep on the verge of death, supposedly. The door, which should have been securely locked, opens with a sickening screech. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I shouldn't look, but I can't help myself. I peer through the crack in the door. Eyes, dull, red eyes. What is it? I don't understand. What is that face? What is it? Great. Love that. Doing well, streaming Dead Space remake. Nice. I'm going to be playing that next year, actually. I'm quite looking forward to it in a weird, roundabout way. Because Dead Space is one of those games I noped out of when I was playing games on my own, not for Spooktober reasons. Okay, yeah, she was just being an asshole. She wasn't even coming to attack me. Wait, where is the creepy doll? Where? Gotta be in the seat. Ah, there it is. Yeah, the original Dead Space on 360 I tried to play on my own. I think I got into chapter 2 and then I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And I stopped playing it. And if I play it for Spooktober, I will have to beat it. And I honestly think at this point I probably played scarier games than Dead Space, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's also different kinds of scary, you know? The remake dealt with some of the issues I had with the original. That's good. I've heard the remake's very good. And I hope your stream went well, dude. Okay, that was largely unhelpful cutscene. I think that's just showing that lady waking up. Note by Court Guardian. Preparation for harvesting is complete, but the chief has yet to give his permission. We must obey the legend. If there is one who has budded, harvest ye the face of the corpse, tear it off, for without a face they cannot blossom. We're forbidden from harvesting as long as she continues to breathe, but who would say this woman is really alive? True, she still has breath in her, but just barely. A frosty atmosphere envelops her, freezing the air in one's lungs, and that burning smell that clogs the nostrils, nothing can mask it. But she has lasted long in this state. Too long, I think. She is as the dead, and the time has come to harvest. We are under instructions not to touch her, not to call her name, but I can feel my fear take hold of me. We must harvest this woman's face. I don't know how much longer I can suppress this urge to act. Oh. That's not creepy. No, not at all. There it is, you cheeky bastard. Not today, Ghost Hand! Ha! I got 1 Spirit Stone for that. Let's replace the note names of other individuals. Note by Mark Zuckerberg. Note by Steve Jobs, yeah. Mark Zuckerberg note would just be like that weird rant he went on about like beef or whatever that one time when he was like Facebook live streaming. Oh, this is this lady's bedroom. Huh.
桐島さん。
さやかさん、どうして？
その仮面のかけらをあの子に渡してください。大切なものです。
でも、ルカちゃんがどこにいるのか。
あの場所です。あなたが昔ルカを見つけた場所。もうあまり時間がありません。
She's just gonna phase through that wall, right?
さやかさん。
桐島さん、またあなたに助けられましたね。
Give the mask fragment to Ruka. Note from someone. She did the Rob transition fade into the bush. The moon reflected the moon, a deep, silent forest. There is nothing. Let us meet again. Let us meet again. Yeah. Black mask fragment, right. I think this is the mask fragment Sayaka was talking about. This is the key to saving Ruka. Okay. Oh, there is another room here, but doesn't look like I can get in it. Thick door is shut tight, burning entry into the room. The acrid stench of mold and ointment emanates from behind the door. Where is it? Oh, there it is. No? No? Okay. That one counted. A note from Obama. No, we have our Obama quota was taken up by all those photos in that one game on the Super Show that Tom played. I can't remember what the fuck that was called. Ribby? Something. Right, she said I have to get this mask fragment to Ruka, and she's where... she's where I found her, which should be... No, 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 no. It's like around here somewhere, like back this way, but I don't know what it is on my map. Is it technically? It's not technically at the High Barrow Infirmary, but it is underneath it. It's this, I think. It's either this or it's the other one at the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse or whatever, where the stage is. But I think where she was found, I think was there. So I need to get back to the High Barrow Infirmary, but I'm currently in Rogetsu Hall. Now, where was the connection between these two again? I forget. This is High Barrow. This is to the graveyard. I don't want that. There was definitely a connecting road. Director's office. Underground passage. Laboratory. When they say connecting passage, I assume this is the connecting passage between those two places. So where is that in Rogetsu? Is that it? Right there? Also, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I have anonymous follows on, so if you want me to give you a proper shout out, just let me know. But otherwise, lurk away in peace. I don't know where I need to be. I'll be honest. Is it this one? No, that's a closet. Maybe it's there. No, that doesn't look right either. Oh, actually, no, I think it is that. Actually. Never mind. No, I think that is. There's no way we don't get attacked by the lady with the... Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is going about as exactly how I'd expect. Is he like, what is he looking at? Like, this blue light that's going off, is it inside here? I love this game series, nice. And welcome in, Puff Pastry, thank you again for the follow. Good. Woman underfloor. Well, I'm glad we got that. I feel much better about that. Right, I might end up being able to attack her, but I also might not. Right, we're on B1F. That underground staircase leads to here. Let's see if we can go up there. No, she's just fucking haunting that one room. I gotta go, lady, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Have fun with whatever you're doing. I'm out of here. Bye. Not interested in whatever you're putting down. Nope. Nope. Excellent. Went for a cryptid phase as a child, so photographing the supernatural is my jam. That's pretty cool. I am the ghost of Sinkhole Past. Yeah. Not even a room, just that one sinkhole. That sounds about right for this game. Oh. She's still saying stuff. I thought I'd, like, despawned her, but she's still talking. Yo, heading to old building. At least I'm going the right way. This is where I thought I needed to go. Ruka had to fight people in here. I wonder if I'm going to have to fight people in here. Yep. Called it. Oh, that was cool. It was really cool how that didn't go off. Kind of trying to use the staircase to my advantage a little bit here. So that, like, they end up in weird spawn positions. Right. My torch is out. I gotta wait for it to recharge. This is the worst part about this guy's weapon. Everything else is great, but waiting for this shit to recharge is slow. There, we got it. I mean, I could put more points into the recharge, I think. Don't have enough things for it. Never mind. Whoops. That sound upgrade is very helpful. Okay. Right, we basically want to just go to the director's office, I think. Downstairs? Who's phone? Oh, I can just run downstairs. I don't need to take the lift for that. Great. Good. Camera, please, behave. Okay, make a save. So they want me to go to... Where is it? They want me to go to the secret area, which is not Rogetsu Hall. High Barrett Infirmary, Basement 2. And I think I can just take the lift straight there. Unless I'm completely... Whoop, okay. Can't go through those. Unless I'm completely mistaken, I think we unlocked the ability to do that. Son of a... Go back up. I'm done being a necromantic winemaker for the evening. How goes Ghost Camera Game? Not bad. Oh, maybe I got that one? Oh. Should have trusted my own abilities earlier on, maybe. I'm not even going to begin to understand what a necromantic winemaker is all about. I assume it's probably D&D. But I hope you had fun. Sorry, RPG. That's right. D&D is a specific tabletop RPG. Just so, like, ingrained. I think Wizards of the Coast have done that to us. It's unfortunately the Kleenex of RPG, yeah. Piss off! Piss off, ghost! Except tissue paper is harmless. You're right, and D&D, as we know, is product of the devil. And will ruin your children. Isn't that right, 1980s flower? Bang! I'm just getting up in their faces at this point. This weapon is so much better than the other weapons for this. Like, I can move around so easily. It's just when it runs out of charge. That's the only time this weapon sucks. I can just get right up in his grill and be like, flashbang! He's dead. That's right, 2020's Maelstrom Alpha. Some say it's worse than playing video games. That's Kid Ruka. What kind of timey-wimey bullshit is this? Can't be. Chase him. I mean, where did he go? Wait, there's actual time travel in this? Don't think so. Just, It's probably just like a apparition or something. You cheeky little boy. Look at, what was that run? He's like, tee-hee, come get me. He's a Korok, yeah. I don't think he'll be in here, honestly, but I guess I'll go have a look. I think we kind of did what we needed to do in here. With Misaki. But you know, you never know. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here. He's still... Look at him. I can't get over that. That's very funny to me. He looks like he's doing like that advert thing that they did for a while when they were like filming people in first person, like holding their girlfriend's hand as they run across like a beach or something. Excuse me, what am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Why am I fighting? Who, what, when, why? Wait, were you in the floor? Were you floor lady? I thought maybe you were ceiling lady. If you're a floor lady, that changes things. Get out of here, Sadako. But enough of your shit in the ring. Actually didn't have enough of her shit in the ring. I don't think I ever ran into it in the ring game before we gave up on the ring. Piss off, Ghost. Tee-hee! I can't get over it. It's too funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be serious, but it's not. It's really not serious. Why would they do that animation? What possible reason? $30. You know what? You found them, so you get to use them. Make your lunar power a bit better. Alright, folks. I think heading to roof, this is for future Maelstrom, just so you don't know, so you know what the fuck you're doing. I think that is as good a point as any for me to finish up tonight. We need to head up to the roof of this place, which I think is on the 3rd floor, if I remember rightly. Yeah, so we're just going to head up the stairs from where we are currently, which is on the 2nd floor. We just need to go up one set of stairs and go to the roof and find him. So that seems like a pretty good place to finish off, though, seeing as the time is getting quite late. And I think we've probably only got one more stream of this left. We have like a little bit left of this 10th phase, and then we have an 11th and 12th phase and a final phase. So that's where I'm going to leave it off. As for this game, though, it won't be back until after Extra Life. So it'll be in November, and we will finish it off on a Saturday as like overtime for Spooktober month. But chat, that's where I'm going to finish the stream. I'm actually going to finish the stream full stop as well. I'm not going to do a raid tonight. I would like to get some rest, as I've had Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday streaming. which does mean I get the weekend off, but I'm going to take a nice break and just chill out for the rest of the night. So, thank you very much everyone for coming along to the stream. I hope you had a good time. Very quickly, tomorrow on Island of Rob's channel, 8 PM, he's going to be doing his Extra Life incentive. That is staying in the spooky, haunted museum for the night. So you can go and join him for that. Should be good. Sunday, you can see me over on Logicoma's channel, where I will be doing the VOT Nightmare thing with him, but he's doing stuff from 12 PM, so midday he's going to be doing all sorts of fun shenanigans, and then around 7 PM we're going to be doing VOT Nightmare, where we're going to be trying to guide him through a game where he can't see what he's doing, will be his eyes. So go and check that out. And finally, chat, last thing I should mention, as it is now 6 days away, Extra Life, 3rd of November, which is Friday, starting at 7 PM. All 4 of us, there's 6 VOT. The 4 men, not the 4 non-men of the VOT, will be streaming for 24 hours for charity, for Extra Life. You can come and join us. If you haven't done so, go check out the server events page. I made an updated post just reminding everybody, if you want to play some games with us, we have free games we'll be playing in the community. So if you want to check that out, then please, by all means, go have a read of it and send me a message. But that's it, everyone. I'm done. That's it. Stream over. Thank you very much for coming along to the stream. I will see you again for my next one, which will be on Monday, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Right, take care everyone. Good night.